Deion Sanders makes adamant promise to use Colorado ADs. Trust for offseason, it looks like Deion Sanders has already hit another rock bottom with recruiting. The Buffs saw 3 of their pledges decline with the early signing period approaching. Amid all this, Deion Sanders promises to gain some momentum in recruiting at Boulder before the deadline. The Colorado CU football team is having a tough season. The record of 3-8 overall and 1-7 in the Big 12. While CU may not seem as attractive to top recruits as other programs, especially in the post-Shedder, Sanders, and Travis Hunter era. However, Coach Sanders believes there are still good players who could get opportunities to play for the Buffs. Some of these players were spotted during the Buffs' 42-17 loss to Arizona State over the weekend. Deion Sanders even gave a first-timer, walk-on WR in a running back position, a chance to score over the weekend. Everybody's getting the dough in Boulder. That might motivate young recruits to join the Boulder program right now. CU has 9 high school players and 1 junior college player committed for the 2026 class. Their recruiting class ranks 98th in the country. This is lower than it was a few weeks ago because some top recruits, such as Emmanuel Ruffin, Gavin Mueller, and Demente Timms, changed their minds and decided to switch to programs like Ohio and Indiana. Deion Sanders' idea of luring in players is simple. Win the reps. You are starting for the Buffs, regardless of which class you are. They know what time it is, man. They know what time is, Sanders said. Guys want to play. They want to come and play. So if they see opportunity, like I said before, dogs see an opportunity, they want to play. Even though CU lost some recruits, there are still talented players committed, like 4-star linebacker Carson Crawford and 4-star safety Preston Ashley. One reason for the low ranking is that CU has fewer total commitments than most Big 12 teams. For perspective, West Virginia has 31 commits, while CU has only 10. However, the average rating of CU recruits is still among the better teams in the conference. CU recently hosted several official visitors, including top players who are already committed to other schools such as Penn State, Florida State, and Boston College. These visits enable CU to showcase the program's offerings to players. Current CU commits also visited to support the team and help attract recruits. Looking ahead, Coach Sanders and his staff will focus on identifying which current players might enter the transfer portal, which opens from January 2nd to 16th. Some players may leave on their own, while others might be encouraged to move on. Sanders emphasized that the team is prepared for all possibilities and wants to make the best decisions for both the players and the team's future success. To make this even better, even his AD believes in Deion Sanders and Boulder's future. Regardless of how ugly the last few weeks have been, add Rick George back, Deion Sanders off the hot seat after solid 2024 season in which Colorado went 9-4, but lost its 5th straight bowl game. Some fans hoped Deion Sanders could turn the Buffaloes program around. His fame had already brought national attention to the school. However, in 2025, the team struggled, going 3-7 overall and 1-6 in Big 12 play, which means they will likely miss a bowl game for the 2nd consecutive year under Sanders. Some fans began questioning Sanders' job security, but Colorado Athletic Director Rick George was clear in his support. On social media, George wrote, "The seat is not hot," and said the school believes in the program's future under Sanders. The coach also has a 5-year, $54 million contract that runs through 2029. Sanders himself addressed the criticism, saying he is built to handle adversity and change. He told reporters, "If anybody is built to overcome situations and trials and tribulations, I am. You've got the right man. I promise you, you do, and I'm going to prove that to you." With George stepping down as a D at the end of the year, Sanders will still have the school's backing as he faces future challenges.